both of her horns, one is virtually gone and the other one is worn down to just a nub.
Mommy!
But,
You can't get out, honey.
Mommy!
if you're a cow here at the Buffalo Range, you live a long, fruitful life as long as you have a calf every year. That's the reality of being an producing herd.
You're not getting bit, they're just flying
They can have twins, but it's extremely rare. In 40 years, we've had one twin.
That was smelling that hay.
And the cow rejected one of them. They don't know what to do with the second calf. It's just so rare that they...
That's nice.
That's a photo op. That's
Flies are all over.
That's the
you have to stay in the wagon.
Well, we get a belly full of wet
to seeing the
grass. That
tractor and
happens.
wagons with people in them, so they don't pay us any mind at all. If I were to get off away from the tractor and just go walking out there, that'd be a completely different story. They've got an extremely strong herding instinct, so they have their position in the herd from top dog all the way down. And sorry to say, guys, top dog is not the big bull.
Wow!
It's the dominant female. Yep.
As it should
I
be.
haven't seen a species yet where there wasn't the dominant female that really called the shots. Where she goes, the rest of the herd follows. The role of the dominant male is the protector of the territory. Which means anything that comes into their territory, which is the fenced-in area on this side of the road from the house. If something new comes in here that might be a threat, you will be meted by the big bull. Now, the juvenile bulls, the younger bulls, protect the herd. And I've seen it a few times in the 40 years that we've had these animals where something spooked them. And the last time was just last week. It was actually pretty funny because it was happy birthday balloons. Came down in that pasture straight to the west there. I was mowing hay in this pasture, so we set hay off of this last week. But I saw them come down and landed in there, and they were kind of bobbing around and doing weird things. It was over there. The big bull went over and checked it out and walked away. But the little bulls surrounded the herd, circled them, until that big bull was done checking it out, and then almost every single animal walked over and sniffed those balloons before they walked away. It's pretty funny. Speaking of balloons, I had a hot air balloon land out here once.
Oh, my.
Strictly by accident. Well, they didn't know that it was a buffalo bird. It was actually Ralph Braun. He had a hot air balloon for several years. Ralph Braun, from the guy that started Braun Industries there in Winnipeg, handicap man. Braun, Ralph was paraplegic. He was paralyzed from the waist down. So he was strapped in the basket in his wheelchair, in the balloon. The balloon came over this tree line right behind us, was looking for a place to sit down because they have to be down like an hour before dusk, for safety reasons. This was the first big green space he saw. The pilot saw. It was not Ralph flying, he had a pilot. He started his landing approach coming over the top of these trees right behind us. Then he saw the animals, but it was too late to fire back up to make it across the fences and the other tree line over there. So he was committed to land. So they landed, drug Ralph sideways for a little ways across the ground. Ralph always said the only thing he could remember the most about that was laying sideways strapped in his wheelchair with all this buffalo flying by his face. But he managed not to get any on him. The herd came out, completely surrounded the balloon, checked it out, and just walked away. There was no threat.
And Ralph told that story all over the world.
Yep. Well, wasn't it that balloon festival in Albuquerque that you and Mom went to? That you saw the big IU balloon? Didn't